Testing the microphone, testing the microphone.
Testing it.
We're live, we're live, we're live.
Am I clear? Am I audible too?
Well, if you don't forget to collect your money for this mic.
Yes.
For the mic?
Yes, is that?
Collect
He saw
the
the mic and said he wanted it. It was for.
Oh, great.
I'll buy another one.
But he has to travel back with it.
Yeah, of course I'll get it for you.
Guys, sorry, we're having some. So it's good afternoon, everyone. Day 2, virtual session, International Conscious Conference. This afternoon, we are going to have an interactive session on numerology. We're going to discuss and share some testimonies, our experiences so far. And I have Shewa Ambassador. We have Charles all the way from Lagos. Charles is here all the way from Lagos.
Hi everyone, I'm glad to see you guys.
And we have Samuel on the background. There's a lot of preparation going on for this maiden edition. It doesn't even feel like maiden edition. It feels like we've been doing it. We've been doing the International Conscious Conference since. So I am very sure that we have a lot of the members of the Manifest Growth community that will be joining this session this afternoon. To rub minds, Rookie, welcome. To rub minds and then to shed more light so that other people who don't belong to the community,
welcome, Mustafa,
who would like to, don't worry guys, I'll manage him for you guys. Who would like to be part of the community, who wants to know more about numerology, we're going to share a lot about that. Thank you so much for the gift. Welcome. Where are you chatting? Where are you watching from? Let us know where you are watching from. Lagos, Abuja, Cameroon.
Are you guys connected?
Nurse Venice. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi here? Ah. Connect to our Wi-Fi. There's a general Wi-Fi. Do you want to connect to that? Okay, all right, then cool. You can connect to the general Wi-Fi. Abuja, Rookie from the UK. All you Abuja people, I want to see you guys tomorrow and Sunday. Everyone in Abuja, I want to see you tomorrow at the International Conscious Conference. Ibadan. Give him the password.
Password is numerology. It starts with capital letter. The rest is small.
Awesome. Omikai, I would like to see everyone. If you are in Abuja, some people already flew into Abuja, so I want to see Abuja people. Kafanchan in Kaduna. Wow, I've been to Kafanchan once. Very hospitable people. Ibadan. Charles came all the way from Ibadan. Can we come without subscription? There are free sessions, so you can come and enjoy the free sessions. Yes, come. Yes, come. Hold up. Are you looking out for that thing? Because I saw it now. Abeokuta, Ìlú Ẹ̀gbá, ibẹ̀ la gbé bí mi, ibẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi jàpá. Charles,
yeah,
they are saying you are welcome.
Thank them.
Maybe today Charles will see there will be a stable relationship for him.
Yes, so
through this session.
I need.
But
it
it can't work because
of
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he needs that, then you can get the other one in my room for him, especially for him. He sweats a lot.
Yes, thank God. Boss, even when we met, I think in Lagos, you always said it
every
day we
everyone.
met boss. Every time you say, why are you sweating?
You're not in the camera.
Luminate.
Okay, I think
I don't know why Luminate is not here yet, because we need Luminate to be here. Luminate needs to be here right now.
But I think I told you one story about my sweating. That there was a time my dad was not sweating for some weeks, and my dad told me, I want to go and check before check-up. I've not been sweating. I said, Daddy, you mean you're not sweating and you felt it's normal, somehow weird?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, Jane, my dad, my brother, we sweat.
Wow.
A lot.
You are energetic people.
Yes, so that is how it has been. I like it. It's strength.
Put it here, just for him.
Yes, let it blow me well, safe, so I'll be fresh on boss life too.
It's just for Charles. I don't need it. Yeah.
Thank you, boss.
All right
I
then.
appreciate
Good,
boss.
good. Welcome once again, everyone. This is going to be a very, very interactive and fun session. Charles is here. Charles, please, quickly
Okay, sir.
introduce yourself.
My name is Charles Itutumeni Victor. I'm a Nigerian. I'm from the South, River State, Port Harcourt. My tribe is Abodua. I'm deep into esoteric knowledge. I'm into business, forex, agriculture. I've ventured into a lot, and I've gone front and back, and I've come to realize that African authenticity is the only way we can go forward. Left, right, center, whether I went to business, A to forex, crypto,
Face the
stock
camera.
market,
Face the camera.
crypto, forex, stock, any of them. Yeah, I'm being real, yes. But in the end, if you don't master, if I didn't master my soul and my person, I tend to go into circles of crash, excess money, excess crash. So until I got into esoteric knowledge, numerology, and other knowledge, I get to find my soul. That's when I actually got to have better and more quality relationships that were no longer betraying. So my life has all been guided by the divine, because my luck was that I've been able to sense the consciousness guiding me in alignment from when my SS2. I've been following it up, and it leading me down to boss and people. And when you look at numerology, you will see similarities in frequency in the people around you. So I think that's the basics about me.
Thank you so much, Charles.
I'm a truth seeker.
Yeah. Charles is going to say a lot this afternoon because he has a lot to say.
Yeah,
Let's have, we're going to invite Ambassador right now. I'm not saying you, Ambassador. Maybe you should send a request. If you're a member of the Manifest Growth community and you would like to come up, kindly send a request. Yes, we have Luminate. I have sent you a request. Accept the request. Okay, we have Ambassador. Ambassador is here. So kindly. Okay, great. Ambassador, kindly go ahead and introduce yourself. Your camera, your area is better than our. Your corner there is better than our corner. Go ahead, please, Ambassador.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this interactive session where we're going to be, having a flexible conversation around numerology. As you all know, this is day 2 of the International Conscious Conference, and this is a way to spice things up for everybody. My name is Shio Ambassador, aka Coach Shio Ambassador. I'm Africa's first holistic entrepreneurship coach, a peak performance consultant, and I'm an investment club founder. I'm an author, and esotericism is becoming my bread and butter. And we're here to just have a conversation that will birth some fresh dose of clarity when it comes to, wielding esotericism as the most superior instrument. As far as I'm concerned, the most superior instrument for effectively navigating, not just the material world, but also immaterial world. So yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ambassador. We've added, we also have Luminates. We have Monkey from the UK, we have BFS. Show me your business TV. We have sent you a request, so kindly accept the request. We can, let's do something. 11:03. Kindly send the request. I want to make sure you can always accept it, and I don't have to be standing. So send the request first. 1 second, guys. I've seen you. Okay. Have you sent a request?
It has to be an admin, not mod. Moderator cannot bring in people.
Oh.
It has to be an admin.
Okay. Okay, you can leave. You can do with what we have. Okay. My audio is echoing. Really? The audio, I think it's because reduce the volume. Reduce the volume. It's echoing seriously. What about the audio now? How is it now?
From where?
Everyone reduce your volume. How is the audio? How is the audio now? It's better now. You said it's better now. Okay, so
Your audio is better now, sir. But show me your business. Kindly mute. Show me your business. Kindly mute your mic.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Hello, sir.
we can't hear you, Illuminate.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now, sir?
Go ahead, please. We can hear you now.
Okay, sir. So I am Emmanuel E. Olatunde. I'm a computer science student. I'm young and I'm into esotericism. So that's what I'm from Osun State. I'm a Yoruba guy. So that's what I'm basically into. Yes, sir.
Okay. We have Empress Ruki from the UK. Ruki, please go ahead.
Hi, I'm Rookie. This is my 4.5 months since I've been introduced to numerology and esoteric, and I've been learning through Mr. Femi Jobal, and it has been an eye-opening, and it has been a blessing to my soul.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Rookie. Let's have Show Me Your Business. Show me your business. Go ahead, please. After the
Hello. Can you hear me?
I think Show Me Your Business received the phone call. 11, you can just yes. Show Me Your Business is having an audio challenge. Okay, when Show Me Your Business is ready. So what we're going to do this afternoon is, first and foremost, to discuss the esoteric knowledge. That's basically what we're doing first. And then to explain from different perspectives how to calculate your number. Then we'll go to the impact of esotericism. We're going to share that with you guys so that the people who are hearing this for the first time or who joined us recently can, grasp what we are really talking about. And we're going to start with, you sent a request. We're going to start with Charles. So Charles, tell us about numerology. Tell us about it. What is numerology, Charles?
Numerology.
Please look at the camera.
Yeah. Numerology can define it as a study of science of numbers, the personalities of numbers, characteristics of numbers, and how they relate to us, and how they affect our life, and how we can work and relate with them and use them to achieve desired results on earth. That's how I put it.
Over to you, Ambassador. What is numerology?
Numerology is the science of numbers. Understanding how science. What's that? Understanding how science, how numbers governs the universe, and both observable and unobservable universe, how the numbers governs this universe, and being able to find your place in this universe on the back of the anchorage of numbers. That's numerology.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. We're gonna go over to show me your business. Are you ready? Before we go to BFS, show me your business. Are you ready? Is your audio okay now? Show me your business. Okay, let's go to BFS. What is numerology, BFS? What is numerology to you so far?
Grand rising house. Numerology to me
Can you
is
hear me?
the occultic.
Yes, we can hear you. Show me your business. Just hold on for us. After BFS, you will come up. Go ahead,
I would say
BFS.
is the occultic or the
Okay, thank
hidden meanings to numbers in relationship to each and every one of us, and how we describe ourselves and how we characterize ourselves in this world, irrespective to everybody's behavior. So there are different meanings to it, but that's my own way of arranging or putting it well, in a way people that don't understand it can be able to pick. I don't know if everybody's following, but
Splendid.
that's what I can say.
We're all following you. Now let's have show me your business TV. What is numerology? Rookie, kindly mute your mic. Rookie. Show me your business. What is numerology?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, show
Can
me
you
your
hear me?
business. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Show me your business. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I would interpret it in my own way, and I think basically it's your savior's number. You know, it's your personal, life-saving numbers. It's what you have to hang on to as your numbers, and that's your lifetime numbers. So they have to be your favorite numbers. They have to be the numbers you believe in and identify with. So literally, it's your life saving. Like it's like when you dive into a pool and you're drowning. Just imagine your numbers. If you're going into an interview, just imagine your numbers. So it's literally your own life code, I would say.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Show me your business for that excellent definition. Now, we're going to go to something else. What are the 5 most important numbers? And each of us will discuss it. The first number on that list is the day of birth number. So, Charles, what is the day of birth number?
Well, the day of birth number is a very important number because it holds a lot of karmic secrets, and even secrets that your soul hid that it wants you to find out about later on it. You can find it in the day of birth number. Whereby you have 1 and 4, you have 1 and 3, you have 1 and 7, 1 and 4, you have 1 and 8. There are different 2 and 6. Like I'll use mine, for example. Mine is 2 and 6. It shows that I will work well with partnership and collaboration in something that is creative and beauty related. You can get that from just your day of birth, 2 and 6, 2 feminine numbers. Beauty, creation, nurturing, that comforting easing, make people feel happy. You can just get that a bit just from your number. So you are aware of part of your abilities of how you're supposed to be. And after that, it gives you your potential power, like who you are. Like let's say you come to this earth. Let's say you're Thanos and you come to earth and you need a weapon. Your mission is to conquer earth. Your mission is to conquer earth. That is your life path. Who are you? You're Thanos. You are super strong. You are purple. You came from a planet. Those are your day of birth number. It comes into that depth of who you are, the potential, what you are capable of doing, and what you have in your tools that will be needed to power and chase your goal as your life path. Like for example, as I use the example of a popular movie which most people have watched, Avengers. His life path is to conquer Earth. The tool is Infinity Gauntlet and it's who he is as Thanos, indurable, strong being. So I can use that analogy to give you day of birth. It's so important that we hide it because we know that we are coming into this earth is a war zone among all the universes in the world. many ever, if this can is a rumor, take this as a rumor. But many esoterics will tell you that Earth is one of the toughest places and the dampest places to be.
Theory.
It's a theory. Let's take it as a theory. Yeah, I stand the theory. It's the dampest place to be. It is easier to live in all those other places. The souls that choose to come to live on Earth are warriors. And let me shock you. If you have mine and you chose Nigeria, you really came for a different purpose of that address. I can get all that from Korea. Look at it. You have an advantage of maybe you have to come in a different scheme, you have different people and you choose and you're succeeding in Nigeria. Give yourself thumbs up because many people can't stand what you see every single day. So those are the kind of things that you get from your date of birth number. It gives you some of those coded messages that helps you even when you want to find your relationship. Let's say soul stress number now. You can get it from your date of birth number, or let's say your karmic debt when you might not see it from your expression number. You get different knowledge. You keep breaking it down. It's just beautiful. We have to hide this coming to Earth because this body is not fully functional. When you come to Earth, they dampen you. They do a lot of things for you not to be yourself. Like
they indoctrinate.
Yes, they indoctrinate you.
They
so
format
we did different code system, palmistry, numerology, date of birth, so that we can start when we come here, we can start picking up the pieces to remember what we've forgotten on this mission. That is why numerology is important to you because you use it as a tool to keep some of your memory and your information that you need to achieve on this earth, since you cannot remember your past lives. So that is why you need numerology.
Awesome.
And esoteric knowledge.
Awesome.
If you really want to beat the question.
So Charles, if you don't mind, what is your date of birth number?
My date of birth is 26, 2 and 6, 26. Beauty, feminine energy, love, creativity.
So can you explain, that to us and the impact, your consciousness of your number? Can you explain the impact of that on you?
First of all, my consciousness of my number, you need to let me give you an example. If you're a fire sign or a water sign, maybe astrologically, when you do businesses or friends that are with fire sign around you, you tend to notice that those businesses have succeeded more relating to your elements. Those are just the basics, so I've not gone further. And even at this, they see an esoteric depth dimension of the same numerology that we're teaching you that still goes deeper. So in my personal life, let's say my friend, he lost his dad sadly today, and I RIP to his dad. He really had he was one that stopped me when I was in year 1, when I was following some kind of words. He said, no, year 4, he said, Victor, you're more intelligent, you're more special than all these people. You need to know yourself. And guess his day of birth, 26, February 26, a water sign Pisces. And link up. When you look around, I look back, okay, the people have done businesses the most with 2 and 6, water sign. So I already have the basics of how to look for people to work with me. You understand? And that I've been able to get just from my day of birth number. There was a girl I was so connected to, and she was 22 and 6, and she was in Scorpio energy. And then you can already see why, and you can already see the similarities in the energy. So with numerology and you can actually start your 40, 50 again. But numerology and this gives you the basics of how to help you ease off different heartbreak and frustration of wasted time with wrong people by sitting.
They said your audio that they can't hear you.
They can't hear all I've been saying. Can you hear me better? Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me take it up again. Can you hear me better now?
Can you hear him?
Where did you get lost in what I was saying? Where were you lost in?
They can hear you. Go ahead.
Can hear me. Okay, you hear me clearly now. So basically, just knowing my day of birth and my water sign has helped me to create some strategic business partnerships that I know them to their soul, and the connection is more authentic than just business or just going to drink. When you see in psychology, even in CIA, when a CIA's target for you is a theory, it's not real. A CIA's target for you is to get to 3 parts of your life: your public life, your private life, and your secret life. They believe that your private life is your life with your wife, you have sex in private. They believe that your secret life is the life of your fantasies, your craves, those that makes you insecure, your shadow selves. With numerology, you can get deep with people on different dimensions that when you work with them as a journey, you guys can actually feel your souls together. Most of the confusions we have for marriage and all, like yesterday's live session, those that were here would have been blessed by the Igbo cosmology knowledge. I talked about how much marriage would have been better, a lot of broken homes, a lot of men that are beating girls because they didn't grow up with fathers. A lot would have been done better by this basic esoteric knowledge is given to us, but they refused because they want to trap us.
Awesome.
In our mind.
Splendid. Thank you so much.
I think that is all I've said.
Well, I'm still going to ask you some more questions, Charles, because you are a 3 energy and you have this communication, you have a way with words. So I'm still going to, Charles, by the way, is starting his podcast very soon. So we are concentrating the energy. Yeah. So watch out for Charles's podcast. What is the name of your podcast?
Itutu, alternate views.
Alternate views.
The devil's advocate.
The devil's
give you
alternate views. The devil's advocate.
Alternate perspective of things that because right now on the entire let's be conscious. If you're conscious of the universe, the entire world is looking for saviors. Everybody's looking for saviors.
Yeah.
That is one consciousness. And you see the symptoms of whether I won't call names or different people in our social space that people look up to as heroes. That is because people really feel hopeless. Their religions and everything has caught them to a point of deadlock. They prefer to believe that there's no spirituality than to believe in it because it breaks their heart to know that there's a spirituality that their religion can't get to them, and that is a shadow self already.
Awesome.
That is another shadow self.
Thank you so much, Charles. I'm going to Charles must get a wife through this session today.
Yeah, it's possible.
Now, Charles has explained to us what the day of birth is and the impact of that consciousness in his life. Now, let's go to, before we go to Ambassador. No, I want Ambassador to talk about life path. Ambassador, life path number. Let's go to Ambassador, life path.
Okay. Thank you so much, Victor, Charles. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Life path is your assignment here. You know, the beautiful thing about numerology is that it helps you to understand reincarnation. Because your soul is eternal, right? And the day you chose to come back has a way of telling you what happened in your previous incarnation.
Ambassador, go ahead. I'll fix that.
Okay. So your life path is your assignment here on earth. You know, the compass by which you navigate the path of your incarnate existence. You know, in the last 2 years, 3-4 years, I've really gone deeper into esotericism, and it has eliminated, it has helped me to eliminate guesswork. You know, I'm able to say no to things that doesn't align with my life path. No, most especially my life path.
They're saying your audio is still echoing. Okay. I'm sorry to now. Go ahead.
Hello. Is it echoing?
How is it now? How is the audio now?
Is it still echoing?
Good. It's good.
Okay. Awesome. So, see, the consciousness of your life path, you have to initiate the consciousness.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to mute our own mic so that, let's mute our own mic. Yes. Is it still echoing?
Is it still echoing? Hey, they can't hear you again because you've muted. Is it still echoing? Is it better now? Okay. Lumina says perfect. Lumina is always saying, okay. Yeah, so your life path, apart from knowing the number, because like Mr. Femi has explained to us several times in the past, you have to be energetically aligned with your number, right? That is consciousness, right? And there are stages of energetic alignment. The more energetically aligned you are with your number, the more conscious you are about that number, and the more that number will become the functional compass or barometer for which you navigate the path of your life. Your life path number is why you're here. And you cannot be assuming, you cannot be powering that number on the back of assumption. My life path number is 9, right? And I was very, very confused growing up because I didn't know anything about numerology. I didn't know anything about my life path number. And if I had known earlier, all of the unnecessary life detours, because that is what your life path number does for you. You know, let me use an example, an analogy. The reason a lot of children can fall in a category where they are referred to as unintelligent or dumb is because they have never had anybody, any grown-up in their life to break down the power of the human brain to them. Because every child was born a genius. So first, nobody has ever broken down the power of the human brain to them, and nobody has occupied the role of a mentor, a brain mentor, a mental mentor, to lead them on using their brain to the point where using their genius becomes a default setting. That is the same thing. Madam, thank you so much. That is the same thing with your life path number, with your numbers, but most especially your life path number. The more conscious you are about your life path number, the more grounded you become on it. The more you realize that it is your life vehicle. It's a vehicle of your life. Such that you are not going to be one of those people. You know, the more, like I said, the more conscious you are about it, the more you know what you should not give attention to. It makes it easy. You know, in this day of social media where all kinds of opportunities are always coming up multiple times a day. Oh, this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. They don't know your numbers. They don't know they don't know anything about you, but they are telling you that this is what you should be doing. And if you as an individual, you are not anchored on your life path number, it will be easy for life distractions to get you. So life path number is a powerhouse number in your life. So I'll just pause there for now. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Can you hear me now? I'm sure everybody can hear me now. Okay. We are making sure that the audio is perfect so everybody can be carried along. Someone said no sound. Can you hear me now? Yes, they can hear me. They can hear me. Ambassador, thank you so much for that explanation. Now I want us to go to show me your business. Are you ready now? Show me your business. Are you ready? Show me your business. Are you ready? If you're already on mute, and I would like show me your business to tell us. She mentioned earlier what numerology is, using our own words. We would like to hear from you. What is your definition of the destiny number? What is your definition? What is the destiny number? The destiny number.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Show me your business.
She needs to jump up and come back.
We think you need to jump off and then come back. Show me your business. You probably need to jump off and then come back.
Show me your business.
You probably need to jump off and then come back.
Okay, I'll do that.
Show me your business. Can you hear me? Okay. All right, then let's quickly go to
She needs to jump off.
yeah, she needs to jump off and come back. Let's quickly go to Rookie. Rookie, what I know you have been one of the people who are very active in this community. You have opened your heart to the knowledge and you have received a lot. So far, what can you tell us about destiny number? So that other people who don't know anything about what we are saying can at least
Destiny
learn
number.
one or two things. What can you tell us about destiny number? Go ahead, Rookie.
Okay. Well, your destiny number is more or less the way how you express yourself,
But it doesn't affect the audio.
or rather how people see you. Your
Rookie,
destiny
we
number
can't hear you. Can you hear?
I know you're
also
in
holds
Eh?
your
You can hear.
But the audio needs to be gone. She needs to fix it.
Okay, our audio is
We can barely hear you,
it's
Rookie.
very low.
just
Hear me any better?
Get your earpiece.
Can you hear me any better?
One will be in your ear. The other will be in
Okay,
his ear.
okay.
Is it better?
Yeah.
My AirPod. Yes, we can
Is
hear
it
you
better,
now,
Mr.
Rookie, but
Femi?
we can't seem to hear on my own.
I'm hearing that.
Okay, great. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, Rookie. Go ahead.
Okay. Your destiny number, or rather your destiny expression number, it tells you about who you are. Not tells you who you are, it tells you about your destiny. And it also speak to you about your shadow, your darkness inside of you.
Network.
It's also you can't hear me? Hello?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. We hear you. Go ahead, go ahead.
Mr. Sean
We hear you.
Master, can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, your destiny number, it speaks about your shadow. It speaks about the things that is in the darkest side of your human institution. And it also help you to I don't know why I'm stage fright today. It also helps you to figure out what is not in alignment, what is wrong in your shadows, and how to go about.
Just breathe in and breathe out.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stage fright today. I don't know why. It's the first time. Yeah. But your destiny number is also your expression, and it
Rookie, go ahead. We're with you.
also speaks
Go,
about
Rookie.
your shadow.
Go, Rookie.
But I'm talking, can't you hear?
We can hear you, Rookie. Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
You can't hear me because I'm talking, but you still. Oh, I'm having poor connection on my side.
Oh, great.
I'm having poor
Oh, okay.
connection
So
over
what you
here.
can do, Rookie, is you probably need to jump off and then come back. But we can hear you clearly
Okay.
here. We can hear you clearly. You are very audible here. We can hear you. Okay, so now let's have Luminates. Luminates, are you there? Okay, great. Now, they said we were confusing Rookie. Oh, we're sorry about that. Now, Luminates, before we bring Rookie back up, can you tell us what destiny number in numerology is? Luminate, go ahead, please.
Okay, destiny number is a number is one of the 5 most important number in your 5 unique code in numerology, and the destiny number can be gotten by adding up all the numbers under the alphabets in your name. When you add them up together and you single them, you add them to a single digit. That's your destiny number. And in numerology, your destiny number is what you use to express your life generally, what you use to express your life path, what you use to express your personality. Another thing about destiny number is that it is, if you would pick a career path, it is best to pick a
We can hear
a
you. We can hear
career
you.
that is in line with your destiny number. I don't know if you can hear me, sir.
We can hear you. Go ahead. We
Hello?
can hear
I don't
you.
know if you can hear me. Okay, sir. So if you want to
We,
pick a career path,
we
it
can
is
hear you.
best you pick a career. Okay, it is best you pick a career path that is in line with your destiny number. And one advice I want to give somebody today is that if you are using your destiny number, if you are doing the right job, that is the job you're doing is in line with your destiny number, and you are not still enjoying that job, I would advise that you impute your soul urge number to it. I would advise that you impute your soul urge number to it, because your soul urge number is what explains what you love and why you love what you love. So the moment you impute your soul urge number to your destiny number, it gives you that balance. Okay, let me use myself as an example. I'm a life path number 4. Life path number 4 is the number for rigidity and stability. My soul urge number is 5. So I love freedom and I also love rigidity. So and I express myself in a very rigid way. So if I am going to pick a job, it is best for me to pick a job that would, as much as will make me rigid, will also make me free. Jobs like real estate, for example, anything that has to do with building and structure, because as I cannot stay in an office, I also love staying in an office, because 4 and 5, they are almost toward an opposite. Earth is the element for stability. Air is the element for freedom. So if I pick real estate, my office is everywhere. I don't know if you understand. So that's just what I
Exactly.
wanted to say about destiny number.
Fantastic. Let's have Rookie again. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much for that. Rookie, are you ready?
Yes,
Rookie.
I'm here. Can you hear me clearer now?
Yes. Go ahead, Rookie. We are with you.
Can you
Go ahead.
hear
We can hear you.
me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, sorry about, I don't know why I get stage fright. Yeah, destiny number,
Don't worry.
it also reveals the person's life purpose. It reveals the person's life purpose and where they are destined to be in their life and where their strength is. For prime example, if your destiny number is number 1, you're a leader. If you're a number 2, you're a diplomat. If you're a number 3, you're very creative. If you're a number 4, you're a builder. Number 5, adventure. Number 6, you're a nurturer. Number 7, you're a thinker. Number 8, you're a leader. Number 9, you're a humanitarian, and so forth, so on. So with destiny number, it reveals at your potential core who you are and where you can excel within your number to give you a better outcome in life.
That's splendid. That's splendid. Let me help rephrase that. What she's trying to say is that your destiny number is the vehicle that drives your life path and your day of birth number. Your life path is why you are here. Your day of birth is who you are. So with your destiny number, now let's juxtapose that with what Liminate said. If you want to choose a career, is always, not always, but sometimes it's better you go with the number of your destiny, because that is how you trade. Your destiny number is your trading number. You trade with your destiny number. All right. So what that means is that your destiny number encapsulates your life path and your identity. Because listen, it doesn't matter what your life path is or your identity is. If you are not expressing them appropriately, it means nothing. Matter of fact, destiny number is almost one of the most important numbers in your five most important charts, because expression is key when you are relating with people at the macrocosmic universe dimension. Expression, how you express your identity, some people are very confident based on their day of birth or their life path number. but they express that confidence in a very arrogant way. So they repel people. So imagine someone like that in business. They would not be able to attract customers to themselves. And that's where you have challenging expressions. And when the expressions are challenged, every other thing is challenged. Let's go to, thank you so much for that, Rookie. Let's go to Divine Project is here. Divine Project. Let's look at the soul urge number. Let's look at the soul urge number. What can you say for the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time, who are still very new to this level of knowledge? What can you tell us about soul urge number?
So, thank you very much, Mr. Jubal, and I greet all the panelists here. I say, well said, everybody. So, to me, soul urge numbers is gotten from the vowels in the names given to us. Now, soul urge numbers is the distinction in the consonants of our names, right? The vowels reveal the tender of who we are, how we love, how we care, and our vulnerabilities. Naturally, consonants, vowels, right? They reveal the characteristics among who we are and how we do and how we behave. Soul urge number is one of the 3 core numbers in our chart. And these numbers, like I said, I want to quickly address something before I go fully into soul urge. Now, let's say the names given to us by our parents, we don't choose the name because some of our parents do not even know what numerology is called. They don't even know anything about it before giving that name. So for that reason, if you feel, because like everybody has said earlier, that our destiny number is how we express ourselves, what people see us as. The moment we start talking, what do they see us as? For me, I'm a destiny number 22. So my numbers are quite funny. So do I want people to see me that way? If yes, okay. If no, I have a right to change that name.
Exactly.
Because if I feel that the name my parents gave to me, I'm not vibrating the energy or I don't really like it. Let's say I want to give an instance of saying I want abundance, I want wealth, I want power, and I want an 8. I want to vibrate on an 8. I can go back because I know numerology and do some calculations and give myself that name. And I will not just change that name by telling people that or by saying I changed my name. I will go as far as changing it on my birth certificate by doing an affidavit to integrate that name into my life. And any other person going forward that start asking me, what name do I bear? I will start giving them that name that I want to vibrate on, and that will start to follow me. Because what you follow, what you choose is what follows you. Now, I put that there that you have a right. Don't think you don't have it. You have that right to change your name because your destiny number is all about the names given to you by your parents. So if you don't want to vibrate on that name, you have every right to change that name and start okay, I bear a particular name in my birth certificate. I didn't know how powerful that name was. I decided not to bear that name because I felt I just wanted an English name. When I started learning numerology, I realized how powerful that name was. So I went back to start telling anybody who asks me, because they already know that name, I bear that name. In as much as I'm a Christian and that name is a Muslim name, because I want to vibrate on that number. Anybody who asks me what's my name, I'm just going to tell them that name. After all, it's already my birth certificate. That is the name I want people to know me as. So I want to go to soul urge numbers. As I said earlier, soul urge number suggests the purpose of who we are. the things that matters most to us, right? That's our soul urge number. What we want, what we feel is an heart desire. How do I want to live my life? What do I choose in life by myself? But remember that all these numbers, the calculation of this number is gotten from your name. So I would always want to reiterate that if you do not like the name you bear, please change it so that you can vibrate better. Because I know that there's a lot of challenging expressions in people's name. Because there's sometimes like your life path number is challenging to your expression number, which will not even make you balance. It doesn't give stability. And that is where the struggle starts in life. So a lot of people that are going through some struggle, please reach out to Mr. Jubal for a one-on-one session so that you can know why. Why do I have this particular number and I am still struggling? Why? It is like somebody told me I'm in life part 7 and the person is not a dreamer. And I was trying to check why. This person is supposed to be fully spiritually grounded. How come? The main purpose, in fact, your first gift for a life part 7 is dreams. Because that is where you will get a lot of information directly from your ancestors, from God, from the universe. That is where you will get it. That is what makes you a seer and a visioner. So if you don't have that capability of dreaming as a life part 7, there is something not right. So please, I believe and I hope I've been able to say the meaning of soul urge, because it's just our heart desire, what we want to be, what we want people to see us as. Remember that the soul urge number is like telling you that I want my destiny to be placed this way. I want to be seen as powerful. That is your heart desire. So that is what you will breathe out, and that is what people will see when they see you.
This is awesome.
Mr. Jubal.
This is splendid. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Let's have. I think show me your business. I'm trying to make sense. So, show me your business. Are you ready? After show me your business,
Yeah,
there's
I'm
some
back.
key steps. Go ahead, please.
You're back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead. Show me your business. Go ahead.
Okay. What did you want me to speak?
Oh yeah. Okay. Now we've talking about day of birth number. Talk about like what destiny expression and so on.
Oh
Now
God,
let's go to personality.
your face. I can't hear you. I
Can
can't
you hear me
hear
now?
you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I can.
She's hearing me. You can hear me now. Can you hear me too?
Yes, I can now.
Okay.
It's better.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about let's talk about personality number from your perspective. Personality number from your perspective.
Okay. Thank you. So for me, basically, we've talked about the day of birth number. We've talked about the life path. We've talked about the sword, and then the expression number, a destiny number. So the personality number for me, it crowns it all. This is all that you are before, but your personality number is literally how others perceive you, and in terms of you being able to decipher what exactly you're engaging others around about every other thing you now know about yourself. It gives you become a detective. You sense, you use your intuition to be able to now perceive and pick auras and see how people relate to you, and then you're able to modify how you relate and contact with them. In the morning, Mr. Jabal, you were talking about, someone I think at your burial you were at or somewhere, and the person didn't like you, and maybe before, you would want to try and make this person like you and try, but you just decided that, look, if you don't like me, I don't like you. So with your personality number, you pick that aura as soon as you're around people. You know you're getting into, and then you know how to relate and be around them in terms of your power now, the self-knowledge you have, and in terms of you being able to relate to people. And it really helps you to, that literally helps you to determine how much you reveal and to whom you're revealing yourself. And you calculate that basically from the consonants of your name. And then, of course, we have also um, the consonants of your names, reducing it to a single digit, except for the 11 and the 1122, I think. So I think for me, basically, if you know every other thing, but you don't know whom you're revealing yourself to, you're just as much at risk as not having that knowledge at all about yourself.
This is brilliant. Your personality number, key point, how people perceive you. How people perceive you. And it's calculated with the consonants in your name. Now let's go to G. Thank you so much for that. Show me your business. Let's go to GG7. GG7, we have spoken about day of birth number, life path number, destiny expression number, soul urge number, personality number. First, tell us, you've been part of this journey since we started. What is the impact of numerology and esotericism in your life so far? GG7, go ahead, please.
Grand Rising, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you. Go ahead, loud and clear.
Okay. So, being part of this community has had a lot of impact in my life. Knowing numerology has boosted my confidence on the journey of life. And coming across your teaching and every other classes that you've been having, I've been very, very much, I've taken a lot from it, benefited a lot from it. And the day I stumbled upon your teaching, the next day was my birthday. So that was the day I got the book. And it's a very life-changing decision. It's a very, very fantastic decision. That's the best gift I've given myself so far. So, and this knowing how to calculate my power cycle days was where the transformation started from. Like the real transformation, the confidence. Like the day I started engaging on my power cycle days, I feel so confident about anything in life now. Like I can just, okay, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve, and I do my ritual baits, do everything which is needed to be done, and boom, I've not had so much quick manifestation ever in my life until I start engaging on my power cycle days, and it is crazy as that. Like you can just it's something I still find very, very funny, because everything I've write down since 3 years back, 2 years back, that seems very, very hard. And the funniest thing is, this year I wrote an exam, a professional exam. I'm actually a marine engineer. I wrote a professional exam, and I failed. Like everybody in the house were like, "No, this guy, you are intelligent. You are this, you are that." I'll be like, even me, I don't understand. Until I start, it's just easy as like, until I start engaging my power cycle days, and the exam day came out on my power cycle day, which is 7. I'm in life part 7, and I wrote the exam on that day. I did my rituals, did everything which is needed to be done, and I went to write that exam. And the funniest thing is, I didn't even struggle. I was, to the funniest of it, I was only asked 2 questions alone. 2 questions. And all was, boom, you pass. Write my certificate for me. And then I was like, whoa, what's this? Like, where is this coming from? So it is life-changing. I don't know what anyone could say to me. I've always been a good Christian. I don't think anybody is even a better Christian than me, say.
I actually graduated from a Muslim, yes. And this is the journey so far. I was born into a Muslim family, then joined Christianity, then from Christianity now. So and this is my last bus stop. I'm telling myself that I've not seen anything that beats the language of the universe. I have not seen it. Like no, I don't think anything can beat it. Yeah, so that's my own testimony. That's my own, I don't know. That's my own life changing testimony since the day I've met Mr. Femi Juba, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, 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 very grateful. I'm very grateful to be part of this community. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
They're asking for your full names.
My name is Olakpade Fawaz Olalekan.
Yeah, Olakpade Fawaz Olalekan.
Yes, sir.
It's so soothing to hear, testimonies like this about amazing things that are happening in the community. And let me tell you the truth, guys. This is not like Femi is doing something for anybody. You notice that? You are now cultivating your personal power to make your life work. This is it. You are cultivating your personal power to make your life work. Now, there is something that was mentioned, and everything is on this particular insight, and it is called power sight. Now, we're going to start with divine projects. What can you say about power sight? Divine projects, go ahead, please.
Mr. Juba, let me first laugh. I'm sorry, but let me say this in my own terms. You see that power circle? When you observe it dutifully, don't just say, I want to observe it for observing sake. It's like having faith in God that this thing is going to come to life. My testimonies for Power Circle days, I don't do it often because I don't really, sometimes I'm so tired. I can't lie. I'm very tired that I don't, but for every time that I practice it, let's say that I've not even started my prayer, just ritual bath alone and a bit of meditation, bringing everything, my requests, into visualization. Once I do it and I sleep, I always know the impact of what I did because I would see it. And there's always an open door. Things that I am expecting, things I am looking up to God for, I see it come to manifestation. That's number one. Number two is that you see power circle. Naturally, I like to say something. I don't know if I'm permitted to say it, but I want to say it. For people that are going through struggles, I want to hammer on that word struggles. It could be struggle financially, emotionally, morally, physically, financially. That power circle, if you observe it with your whole heart and you believe in it, there is going to be a turnaround. I am a living proof of it. And I know that because I'm an 11, sometimes I have that fear, I have that doubt. But anytime I do power circle, there is a vision that I see that makes me fully into it, and I feel that, okay, so I'm supposed to do this. Okay, so why am I slowing down on this? It gives me the power to want to do more. Mr. Femi, you asked me, you told me one time that, life purpose and all of that. From when I was a child, I've always had the gift of dreams. From when I was a child, I could remember some of my dreams when I was very young, as far back as maybe 8 years old. I remember a lot of them. Now, you see that power circle, Mr. Femi? A lot of those dreams, what I said I remember, is the power circle days that bring it back to me when I do it.
Wow.
You talked about energy. ordinary cleaning my space and changing positions of some things in my house, I know, and I always see the difference. It seems as if when I change positions of some things in my house, it seems as if I am taking out darkness and bringing light. I feel the light within. I want to stop here because it's a lot, but I want people, especially people struggling. I am saying this because I don't know if I should say it in Yoruba. Women that are going through the phase of amubo, let me put that there. Go and try Power Circle. You will come back and testify. Disappointments, go and try Power Circles. You would come back to testify. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Divine Project. Now let's go to Luminate. Luminate has been teaching a lot of people about power cycle. Go ahead, please. Show me your business. Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to, I don't know if we should call it testify, testimony, whatever, but I just wanted to add to what has just been said. And this is a personal testimony of mine. In this power cycle, I think it was the universe gifting me my power cycle this month to be on the 6th, 7th, and 8th yesterday. But prior to that, I think I did the power cycle half-heartedly last month, not really concentrating on it. But I have a part of my house that represented, something, and I literally do not go in that part of my house. I've abandoned it for like a year. And when my housekeeper comes to clean that part of the house, she's the only one that's been in that place for a year. Like, I literally have not entered it. So somehow on the eve of my power cycle on the 6th, I just dared to clean that room. Oh my God. I just dared to clean that room and like enter it and clear it out. And clear it out. And I cannot explain to you what happened to me. I mean, I don't have the words except to say it just seemed like I have held a spirit in my house and they ran 360 degrees, like ran out. I instantly became lighter, and all of a sudden I was able to do every other thing of cleaning the whole house, and some things happened to me by the 7th and then yesterday. The one that happened yesterday, I want to share that was it was in the morning, and you said we should give gifts to women, and of course I'm a woman, and but I still thought, okay, I will give a gift to a woman. But let me tell you what the infinite intelligence has already put in my mind. There was a lady that I chose to be giving money to at the beginning of the year. She doesn't know me, but I just said, this year I'm gifting this woman money. But guess what? I now put up a direct debit, and it goes out on the 8th. So it coincided with yesterday being the 8th as well. So I just felt the universe must have been preparing me for this. So on the 7th, this power cycle of the 6th, 7th, 8th was the very first one I consciously did. On the 7th, I just sat in my house and I was receiving miracle calls. I mean, they were just coming like an avalanche. I mean, it was mind blowing. It was just pouring in. Oh, you forgot this. Oh, we want to pay you this now. Oh, madam, can you do this? Oh, and I'm like, exactly what is it? And I thought I could shut up and say, okay, that is the last of it. But everything happened within an hour of all those calls, of 7 calls to me. And I was like, what exactly has just happened? I'm like, what is happening? What is it? And I nearly ran away from myself, like, exactly what have I done? Do you know what I mean? So I would agree that taking that power cycle seriously is, the gateway out of prison, I think.
Splendid. This is
That was my
excellent. This is
testimony.
excellent. That deserves a clap. Thank you so much for that. And you have not. You have just scratched the surface. There is more. There is more. Let's have Luminate. Luminate, go ahead and tell us about. Luminate has been teaching a lot of people about power cycles, so he's more or less like the king of power cycles now. So Luminate, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. I really, really appreciate it. I would love to talk about the significance of power cycle. And this is because I have realized that a lot of people do not take their power cycle serious. Yeah. A lot of people do not take their power cycle serious. So honestly speaking, I'll talk about 8 points. I'll talk about 8 points briefly. And what I would say is just keep your book and pen close to you, because you would definitely gain one or two things that you've not actually realized about power cycle. Okay, firstly, what's the definition of power cycle? Your power cycle day is a day in which your 3 unique codes are enshrined with your personal day number. That is a day whereby your 3 unique codes and your personal day number match together. That's your power cycle day. It's your day of intensification. And before I go further on the importance of power cycle day, the significance of the power cycle day will revolve around situational experiences, because I realize that a lot of people don't know the situational importance of power cycle. If a man is given knowledge and he does not have the situational experience of how to apply that knowledge will just be useless. It's still part of the reason why Nigeria's educational system is a failure today, because what they teach us in school does not relate with us situationally on a day-to-day basis. So, for instance, now I had a friend while we were in secondary school who had an elder sister. His elder sister finished school, a very bright and brilliant student, proceeded to the university. She studied aeronautical engineering. In finishing in school, everybody would believe that she would gain employment into an aeroplane company. But the last time I checked, I heard that she was working with UFitFly. That's a travel agency. That's because what they taught them in school does not relate with what is going on a day-to-day basis. And just as many Nigerians are going to school just for the certificate, I've realized that many people are just doing their power cycle just to fulfill righteousness. They are not doing it because it is important. Power cycle is not meant for the rich, it's not meant for the poor, it's not meant for someone that is sick, it's not meant for someone that is healthy, it's meant for everybody. Some people believe that because nothing is doing them, they do not need their power cycle. One might have an underlying sickness, yet the symptoms will not come up. Your power cycle helps you in preventing many things. One has to be religious about their power cycle. There's no problem your power cycle can solve, because everything starts from you. So without further ado, let me just jump right into the importance of power cycle. The first point, which Mr. Femi explained to us, is that your power cycle day is a day you use to reset. It's a reset for you. Your power cycle day is a day you can use to reset anything. Like when we're talking about a phone now, there's something they call factory reset. There's some people that, to be factual, they are not okay. And it's okay not to be okay, because we're human beings. But once you're not being okay, it's affecting you and many others. A solution needs to be provided to it. Yoruba will say, "Ori e okpe." That is, if we would transliterate it directly, it means your head is not complete. But if we say that sentence now, English will say that's a grammatical blunder. But I feel Yoruba has a point they are trying to make there. And what they are trying to say there is that the fundamental and essential things that make up the office of a man's brain is missing. You just see some people on a daily basis misbehaving. Those people do not even know what is doing them. That's because something is missing in their human faculty. And your power cycle day helps you in resetting it. You see, if life or household evil wants to do someone, they can send the spirit of confusion or agent of confusion to the sphere of that person. It's your power cycle day that will help you reset all those kind of things. Your power cycle day helps in cleansing and fortifying yourself. The second significance and importance of power cycle day is that it helps in downloading file extension and additional file. I'm a computer science student, so I will break it down. When I'm talking about file extension, for instance, if they send a document to your phone and the document is in Word, or let's say the document is in PDF, but you do not have a PDF viewer or an app that can view it in PDF, you will not be able to access that document. You see, that analogy is what explains the life of many people. Some people have hidden gifts and talents in them, but they cannot access it because due to one reason or the other, it has been messed up with. It is your power cycle day that will help you download the file extension. So to download an app that will help you convert it from documents to PDF. You see, some people, there's some people that are meant to be vibrating high. They are meant to be high vibrational, but you realize that they are low vibrational. That's because they do not have the file extension to convert the resources inside of them to something useful. And when I was talking about additional file, when you want to play some games, there's some people that play COD, Free Fire, different online games. If you download that game and you do not download the additional file to that game, you will not be able to access that game. So this time around, it's not like you've not accessed the tangible and intangible resources in you. You've accessed and put them to use, but you need something external that you will use to move your life to the next stage. So it's your power cycle day that will help you in downloading the additional files. And I'll give an example. I'll give a testimony. A couple of months ago, before my power cycle day, on my power cycle day, after doing the power cycle ritual, I got a download that said I should take so in my house and I should go and bury it. I was like, why would I bury? And they said, you and your friend. So I did it, and after burying it, things changed generally. But I was asking why. On another power cycle day, it was not explained to me that the reason you were asked to bury it is because your zodiac sign is of Earth. So if probably you're trying to cleanse and you want to dispose of something, you can do it by using your zodiac sign. That's just a bonus to the house. If you're a fire sign, you can burn it. If you're an air sign, you can also burn it because when you burn it it converts to air. If you're a water sign, you can dispose it off in a moving water, though water pollution is not encouraged. So if you're an earth sign, you can also bury it. Those are one of the advantages of the power cycle day. See, if you practice your power cycle day consistently, between 3, 6, and 9 months, you will see that your life will take a complete turnaround. Another importance of power cycle day is that it helps you reconnect to the source, because you are the source. Hello, sir.
Please mute your mic. Kindly mute your mic. Or is it not acquainted?
Kindly mute your mic, sir.
Kindly mute your mic.
Yeah. Please, sir, you have to mute your mic. Omolo Famojo.
I will help him mute it.
Please, sir. Okay.
Yeah, mute.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the third importance of your power cycle day is that it helps you reconnect to the source, because you are the source. The source is not outside you. There's no situation in life that you are in that you cannot change, because what you cannot do does not exist. What you cannot do does not exist. There's no situation of life that you are in that you cannot change. You see, if they put your hand inside fire, you take it away. No matter the advice, even if it is Jesus that comes down from heaven or Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, if he's the one that comes and say, put your hand inside fire, you will take your hand away from it. So the mental strength it takes to take your hand away from that fire is the same mental strength you need to change any situation in your life. Every problem comes from you. See, the moment you realize that you are the source and every problem comes from you, and the solution to every problem is also going to emanate from you, see, there's this peace of mind that you get automatically. Because if you die, that problem will disappear. So that means the solution to that problem is from you. The moment you accept that the problem is coming from you, the problem is there because of you, the solution to that problem will come automatically. There's nothing special going on with you. There's nothing special going on with you because there's nothing new under the sun, and it is what you magnify that becomes your reality. So once you accept the fact that you are the source, you're only a few steps away from your victory. When you reconnect to the source, it helps you look within and tap into the tangible and untangible resources that is within you. Many people need to go out of their comfort zone to be able to achieve the things that they want to achieve, but they are still there. They believe that these mundane and mainstream things would help them yield the results that they want to command. Meanwhile, you need to come out of your comfort zone. When you reconnect to the source, you get inspired ideas on how to do the next thing. Another thing about reconnecting with the source is that let me say this. You do not need to shout at somebody that is close to you. You do not need to shout at somebody that is close to you. It's someone that is far from you that you shout at. So when you reconnect to the source, it brings you closer to God because he is closer to you than your jugular bone. That's one thing your power cycle helps you do. It reconnects you to the source. So you become closer to God than he is closer to you than your jugular vein. So you are at peace with you and the universe. All you need, you already have, because everything you need has already been created. You only need to tap into it and command it into existence. You need to vibrate the right frequency and command it into existence. The solution to your problem is within you. See, if we pick a mathematical problem, for instance, we say 6 times 6. The answer to 6 times 6 is not in Kafancha, it's not in Sokoto, it is inside 6 times 6. If we say was 10 times 2, the answer to 10 times 2 is not outside 10 times 2. If Mr. 10 and Mrs. 2 goes to Saturn and another person goes to Abuja to find the solution to 10 times 2, they will not find the solution. That's because the solution to 10 times 2 is inside 10 times 2. And one thing about this thing is that it helps you import formulas. Because in solving mathematical problems, you import a lot of formulas from related courses. Some people will go and import formula that is not related to their problem at all, putting themselves in more problem. Well, when you are connected to the source, you get inspired ideas on how to take the right step at the right time. You see, some people operate their life outside the source. That's why anytime I'm going out, I see some people without essence. That's because they are operating outside the source. Some people move around with an overblated idea of themselves. You see a lot of externalities, a lot of external attachments to them. If you have any external attachment to you and you are not connected to the source, that external attachment is void. It is empty. It is Ichabod. It's without glory. You need to reconnect to the source, and practicing your power cycle helps in reconnecting to the source. The fourth importance of your power cycle day is that it is your judgment day. Your power cycle is your judgment day because it is on that day that the fullness and evidence of your ancestors are present. On your power cycle day, you are elevated from a lower dimension to an higher dimension and raised to an altitude that is closer to your ancestors. I don't know. I think I'm getting little feedback from there. I think I'm getting little feedback from there. So it's your power cycle day. Your power cycle day is your judgment day. It is your judgment. It is the day you report those who have decided to stand in your way, because you are a representative of your God, and whoever is standing on your way is standing in the way of your God. So it is on your power cycle day that you get to report those who have decided to tarnish your name. You see, there's some people that are character assassins. They don't want you to move forward, but they need to first destroy your image all around. It is on your power cycle day you get to take their name to your ancestors and report them to take care of such issues. It is a day. Okay, I was talking about something the other time. I said importing formulas. You see, if somebody decides to, you have an issue with somebody and the person decides to punish you or get at you, and the person did not report you to your pastor, to your imam, your brother, your sister, your dad, your mom, the person decided to go traditional about it, and you think it's just normal, you just need to stay normal about it, then I really pity you, because if they decided to go traditional about it, you also need to go traditional about it. You also need to go traditional about it, because you see, the ogun idile or the household evil that is fighting some people, if it is not as a result of their karmic debt from their past life or the karmic debt of their parents, it is somebody in that family that knows how to bend universal principles to their favor that is going against you, that is working against you. And if you cannot conquer the enemy from within, there's no enemy that you can conquer outside. If you cannot conquer the enemy from within, there is no enemy you can conquer. You see, I studied a lot of great men, and I realized that one reason why mighty people could not only go far in life, but stay at that altitude of power was because they took care of where they are coming from. And I'll give you a very perfect example. You see, Jesus would not have died at age 33 if he took care of his where he was coming from. It was because Jesus was not accepted where he was coming from. That's why he died at age 33. It was the people that he knew that did him, that worked against him. So if you cannot conquer the enemy from within, there's no way you'll be able to conquer the enemy that is coming from outside. And I want to say something that might assault some people's theology now, but I will say it anyways. You see, the reason why some people are starving today is because the God they worship only receives intangible things for Thanksgiving. I'll take that again. The reason why some people are starving today is because the God they worship only receives intangible things for worship as Thanksgiving. That's why you see Akin work from January to December, and what Akin's boss will tell him is that, Akin, you are very, very good. You are very hardworking. That's because that's what Akin always tells his God. And you are a representative of your God. It is the way you appreciate your God will appreciate you. Some people are starving. Some people's are starving, and they've decided that, okay, since you will starve us, we'll also starve you. Since you will starve us with good health, we'll also starve you with good health. Since you will starve us of a tangible means of worship, we'll also starve you with the things, the basic things that you need for life. That's why you see some people, they work from January to December. All they tell them is thank you. They will even kiss us and do everything, yet there's nothing they can use to show for it. That's because they have not decided. Some people, what your God is demanding for is not this mainstream and esoteric means of worship. What some people's God are demanding from is not this mainstream and exoteric means of worship. And let me tell you something about religion. Some people will ask and say, religion, it has done good. See, if I set a rat trap for a rat and I put meat there, and probably I added poison to that meat, and the rat eats it and is feeling okay, that rat is only doing himself, because regardless of the fact that that meat satisfies him, that meat will also kill him. So no matter how legitimate, or in fact, it is how legitimate and how authentic a Ponzi scheme looks like that makes that Ponzi scheme last. It is how realistic a Ponzi scheme looks like that makes that Ponzi scheme last. So many of you that are still tied to religion. Religion is a tool that you should use. That's why you see these politicians out there. They understand this. You can never hear that a politician belongs to this religion or that religion. They know how to use it as a tool. They know how to use it as a tool. And there's this thing, this general belief that our ancestors suck blood, or the African traditional religion spill a lot of blood. That's not in relation to African. It's a taboo. Those are all alien ideologies from the Scandinavians, from the Vikings. They are alien ideologies. You see, the Father Abraham in the Bible practiced Kabbalah religion, and Mr. Femi made us understand that the blood ritual, human blood sacrifice that they use in Kabbalah religion is very, very high. And I understand why, because it makes sense. That's why the God in the Bible will tell Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac, and they did not see it as anything abnormal.
Luminate, please 1 minute. Luminate, please 1 minute. Mr.
Okay,
Jubal, can you please mute Golden Empress, please?
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
So, hello, ma. Okay, so the reason why Isaac himself did not see it as something strange is because Isaac himself has seen them use human sacrifice for ritual. If he had not seen it, he will not put himself out. It is because he has experienced it himself. It was something normal. So if the God suddenly demanded him for the next point as the next thing for ritual, it will be completely normal to him. Moving on, the fifth importance for your power cycle is that it makes you key into your destiny. The fifth importance of your power cycle is that it makes you key into your destiny. It's not only knowing your destiny that is the first step into your personal discovery. Also, keying into it is very, very important. If you do not know where you are coming from, you can never know where you are going to. If you do not know who you are, you can never know who you will become. That's why it is very, very important that you key into your destiny. And if you're still on your journey to of personal discovery and you've not yet discovered yourself, you're trying to discover yourself, a book I recommend you to buy is Personal Discovery Secrets by Mr. Shenwa Ambassador and Transform Your Life with Numbers by Mr. Femi Jubal. They are books that would revolutionize your life. Now, after knowing yourself, it is very important that you key into your destiny. You see, some people think that their 3 unique codes are just by chance or they are just ordinary. There's nothing normal or ordinary about your 3 unique codes. There's nothing normal about your five unique codes. Some people think they are just by coincidence. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Coincidence is just a view used to shroud or cover the mysteries of the spiritual realm. When the spiritual realm does not want the physical realm to understand what is going on, you just cloak it with coincidence. There's nothing. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I don't know if you can hear me, sir.
We can hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought I was trying to get my attention. So there's nothing like coincidence. There's nothing like coincidence. You choose the day you were born. And your 5 unique code are the 5 very pillars that fundamentally give your life essence and meaning. Your 5 unique code are the very 5 pillars that fundamentally give your life essence and meaning. It's because many people don't know how things of the spiritual realm works. That's why they just trivialize patterns and call it coincidence. There's nothing like coincidence. Numbers are spirits. They aren't just ordinary. Why do you think evil relatives will change the day of birth of a child? It's because they understand these things. Numbers are spirits. Mr. Femi has explained to us. In the religious sense, they call it spirits. In science, they call it energy. On the streets, they call it vibe. I don't like the energy that guy is giving me. I don't like your vibe. That guy has bad energy. And you're not born on any date by chance. You see, the labels given to this spirit through symbolic identification is an indirect way of saying this spirit, this is the way this spirit behaves. These are the behavioral patterns that are attached to a 4, that are attached to a 5, that are attached to a 6. So spirits, energy and vibe, they are the same thing. The days of the week, they are not normal. They are very spiritual. There is an energy that rules each day. That's why, and when I was saying it helps you key into your destiny, some people entrust the purpose of their life to the Holy Spirit. That's why you see someone work for 30, 40 years, and after they've used their youthful age, they'll come and say they want to come and serve the Lord. That's because they've wasted the essence of their life. You do not retire from your life purpose, and the Holy Spirit cannot give you a life purpose. Because science has made us understand that the Holy Spirit is your sixth sense. Show me your business. Can you kindly mute your mic, please, man? The Holy Spirit is your sixth sense. So it's not only Christians that have sixth sense. It's not only Christians that have sixth sense. Both Christians, Muslims, everybody has sixth sense. It is the voice of your mind, that silent voice, your intuition. And the backbone of your intuition, your sixth sense, are your thoughts. And scientists say we have about 70,000 different thoughts, 40,000 different thoughts. So if I am going to put my life on the backbone or my thoughts, about 70,000 thoughts, or I'll just pick out a single thought because it resonates with me, and I'll say, this is my purpose, then I'm going to waste my life. That's why you see some people, they go on a particular path, 5-10 years, and say, I don't think that's what the Holy Spirit was telling me to do. Your life path saves you from that mistake. I will use myself as an example. I'm a life path 4. People think I nicknamed myself Luminate because of the 8th energy that is there. No. The reason I nicknamed myself Luminate is because my life path is number 4. And as I've explained before, in the beginning, when, as the Bible explains to us, when God came into this world and it was without form and void, he said, let there be light. And that was the beginning of orderliness. And that's why as a life path 4, you must always embrace righteousness. You must always stand for righteousness. That's why I decided to nickname myself Illuminate. It comes from the word illuminate, to light up. So your life path, your power cycle makes you key into your destiny. The 6th significance and importance of your power cycle is that it helps you fortify and cleanse your human institution. It helps you charge and fortify yourself for life. As I usually say, it's a day to eat the food conquerors eat, a day to wine and dine with the gods. And he that must eat with the gods must come with clean hands. That's why your ritual bath is very, very important. You see, some people move around with lost glory. When you cleanse and fortify yourselves, it helps you restore your glory. You see, they look very good, but you realize that there's no essence. There's no fire. You can't see fire in them. Your power cycle helps you charge and recharge. The 7th important reason why your power cycle is very, very trivial is that it helps you forgive your body. It helps you ask forgiveness from your spirit, soul, and body. Because Elomi, Ori, and Tako, that is their head, their chi, is working against them. Some people's head and chi is working against them. Yoruba will say, Ori eti gba body. That is, the head has betrayed them. some people's head is not in sync, is not in harmony with their spirit, soul, and body. So if you yourself, you've not conquered yourself, you are not in harmony with yourself, external beings will deal with you easily. That's a loophole. So when you practice your power cycle, it helps you ask your spirit, your higher self, for forgiveness. It helps you reconnect to your soul. And it helps you also ask your body for forgiveness. There are many people here that has abused their body. When you abuse someone else and you talk rudely to someone else, you're also abusing your body. It's because you do not find yourself important, you will trivialize someone else. So your power cycle helps you heal that inner child. And finally, it is the power you put in your power cycle you will see. Because it is what you magnify that becomes your reality. It is the power you put in your power cycle that you will see. If you just take it as something just normal, your life will just continue to happen normally. But if you take your power cycle day as a miracle, miraculous things will continue to happen around you. So those are just the 8 significance that I've seen from power cycle. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I can't hear you, sir. No, I can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. I can hear you now, sir. I can hear you now, sir. Thank you very much, man.
Yes, you're doing well.
I am proud of you, and I know that everybody here are equally proud of you. Everybody here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Golden Empress is proud of you. Divine Projects, Ruthie, everybody is just going to start chilling and let you.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll just cross my legs and let you just speak.
Thank you very much, sir.
Power cycle down into tiny. Oh wait, Chairman. The way you broke power cycle down into tiny little pieces, and you're able to pass the message across to everyone. May the ancestors bless and reward you.
Ashe Idumare.
Wow. I owe you. Don't worry, I owe you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this opportunity, sir.
Thank you so much, Golden Empress is here. We have been discussing numerology and the impact of esoteric knowledge on us as individuals and members of the community. We've talked about day of birth, life path, destiny, expression, soul lord, personality, and we're talking about power cycle now. So, Golden Empress, you can help us take it to the next level.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Actually, I don't mean to take you guys back a step on earth, but because I know there are so many people here who have said something, and then, we all have gotten something from everybody. But this particularly was given to me and sent to me personally, and it's about life path numbers. I'm not going to say everybody knows how to calculate that properly. And this has become something that is now of a pattern that most people are being misled through the way they calculate their life path number. At the end of the day, they will be vibrating the wrong thing. It happened to someone very close to me because I don't talk about something I don't know. I have to have experience about it before sharing it to the world. So that being said, I want to believe everybody knows that power cycle and life path number. Your power cycle comes in between your power cycle. Your life path comes in between that. That's one of the numbers that makes, the 3 unique birth codes. At the same time, the year we were born, the day of birth, and the month of birth that comprises life path number have different energy they are vibrating on their own. So if they are being calculated all together and say, bring it down to reduce, if it's not a, if it's not a master number, then leave it. If it's any other general number, bring it down. I'm speaking from experience because mine has been calculated wrongly one way or the other, and I was redirected by the universe, stating the obvious that this thing is really affecting a lot of people. Even people with Mr. Jubal's book, when we say to sit down and read it, it's still not something. Like, I don't know, you have tried, Mr. Jubal, but there's still little, loopholes around here and there. For example, you want to calculate a life path number for somebody who is, born on July, I'm going to use myself as an example. The first day, 7 is vibrating on its own. The month, day of birth is vibrating another number. And the last, which is the year, is vibrating another number. Now, the ninth, the day of birth, which is a gift, birthday gift for that person. If you are going to go by that, which is, let's just say 2 plus 7 is 9, that 9 stand on its own, vibrating another thing entirely. The last year, let's say it's 15, it's vibrating another thing because 1 plus 5 is 6. We have to incorporate that into our existence. Like, okay, the month is vibrating something different. This is vibrating something different. Before now taking everything to the final one, because Yoruba mani amukun ẹrù ẹ wọ́, á ní òkèlè ń wọ ẹ̀wò ìsàlẹ̀ ni. If the foundation is not properly established, I don't think, the whole thing is going to, because I have a lot of people coming to, like DMs and stuff like that who had followed me, like asking, and I would direct them to your program, Mr. J. Like, go and, watch this program, follow this person, and, either ambassador or whoever else that I know can help them. Because I won't want something that will be pulling us back. Now, as a lady, and coming from that, I have a 6. As my year, I have a 9 and I have a 7. Those 3 numbers are bad-ass numbers on their own. For somebody who has not been into this thing for a while, it will take that person to study the numbers each first and come to terms with it before now taking everything, because this same number is one vibrating in the life path number. At the end of the day, when I calculated my own, it gave me, something different, because normally, I don't know, maybe it's Nigerian pattern. We're always reducing to the last. When we do it like that, calculate, okay, this plus this will give you this. I never saw the potential of what I could be. But I know this thing is in me. It vibrates every time, but I just don't know where to put it. Somebody else says, oh, you're a 4, you're left at 4, you're left at 4. I'm like, okay. But there's more to that, which is after I recalculated everything myself through the aspect, I got 22, then slash 4. People didn't give me the privilege to vibrate my 22 at, the level and the surface. They just bring it down to 4 for me, which is very, if someone is not spiritually aligned, only and that's the reason why, so for the past while now, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say, I talk about this, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to sound like, oh, where is she coming from? What is she bringing? But this morning, after somebody sent this live to me, because, the time difference and everything, I joined. That was the first thing that the spirit told me, like, look, you have to share this message now. And when I came in, Mr. Ambassador was talking about a 9 person, that he is a 9 and everything, which brings me to the fact that we have a lot of people who have this 9 number, and everyone knows 9 is not yam. Coupled with someone who has life path 4, then your birth, day of birth or month birth is 7. If you are vibrating these all 3 numbers, we know it's quite different from what every other person will be doing. But I want to urge you, Mr. J, as much as it is, you have done enough already, but I want you to take time from your time to please address that. Because even as a power cycle, if you don't have the correct number that is vibrating your life path, which is going to be using for your power day or power cycle days, it's not going to align properly. So that is just the message I have for everyone. And finally, before I leave, for women who are vibrating 7, 9, and 4.
Thank you.
And finally, before I leave, for women who are vibrating 7, 9, and 4.
Thank you.
It is very, very tedious
You
numbers.
should continue.
But I'm going to urge everyone, if you are interested, to dig deep on those numbers. Because my thing is, if somebody went through something, the others coming behind shouldn't go through it. They shouldn't have to. These numbers are not joking. You are to align yourself properly, because you're going to get it everywhere you go, everywhere you are, in your marriage, in your career, in community, everywhere you go. These numbers are going to be charging and charging up. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people who are having a lot of broken marriage because of all this. At the end of the day, when we sit down and talk and say, hey, madam, what's going on? Okay, can you just, let me know your day of birth and all those things. Because before you talk to people nowadays, this is what numerology has brought to us. In your own right, you have to know all these things before you even say, okay, I want to venture into anything. So I'm saying women in general, because for a guy, everybody knows, okay, it's synonymous with guys. They always want, because 9 is such a egostatic number, let alone 4, and then 7 on top of that. The part that is really hurting me is the marriage aspect and the misunderstandings people like that get in the community everywhere around them. In the family, it's wahala. It's at work, is something. Then in your own house that you're supposed to be, your safe haven, this same thing is happening. So it's something we should all sit down and think about as women. Maybe you're going to do something different for that, based on those numbers, because we all know what they are. They are Saturnian numbers ruled by Saturn. And it's not Dane. So, like I was saying, this person said, okay, this is the number. I said, oh my God, these are all the things that are aligning for you, and that is why you're having all these problems. Up until the level that this person was fired from my job. Yes, because everybody misunderstands 9. For you, all you know, you're doing your own thing, and then everybody's like, it all happens everywhere. And I'm going to chip in this personally. People should know what they are vibrating on their monthly.
Madam, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, it's actually none of your business if they misunderstand you as a 9. You are a master number, and for as long as you are aligned with the energy of 9, the energy of 9 is the energy of transformation. And if you are not firmly founded on the energy of 9, it'll be easy for folks who don't even understand anything about the energy of 9 to trip you off balance. Right from when I was, even long before I knew how powerful 9 was, I didn't, because see, for instance, let me give an analogy. Back when I was a Christian, right? Go to church, the ambience of church, the infrastructural ambience, the corporate anointing, you feel good, that feel good anointing, right? And then, whoever, the pastor, the leader, whoever steps on the stage to say whatever they want to say, and they want to tell you something, even though they don't have succinct information about you, but they want to tell you something that makes you feel good. And at that moment, you felt good. But you see, that is an induced reality. The real reality is waiting for you at home. So when you go to bed and sleep at night, you are all by yourself. You are with your soul. And that is your authentic reality. So when you in 9, you have come to the level where you are in alignment with that energy.
You just not letting me
You are
finish.
one-man battalion. So it won't matter. It won't matter the opposing opinions of others. It will not matter. As in, they will always fall like a pack of cards when they come in contact with your energy. But that is when you are firmly founded on 9. So I just thought to chip in that.
Okay. I want to respond to that real quickly. This is what I just said. I mentioned it earlier on that for a guy, it becomes easier compared to a woman. And that's the difference I want you to take. I am speaking aside to the women in general. Truly, when you align with that, it is such a powerful number, that indomitable number. With my personality, when I get somewhere, it's not, a matter of bragging and anything. You know what as a 9, you know what you bring to the table. But in the aspect of the women aspect of it, it is not the same thing as the guy. I appreciate what you're trying to say, that when they come against your energy, fine, that would always be there for you. But is it everywhere as a lady you're going to be exhibiting this? In the family, you're married, or, things like that. It is not easy. But at the same time, people don't even know the in-depth of all these numbers, even though they have in the books and everything. And that's why I'm, streamlining this to the women in general. If even in the house, the energy 9 vibrates is argumentative, and, it's always like in your face. What are you going to do about it? So, for somebody who doesn't know to align well with the number, the negative aspect of it, this is what is going to be, bringing up. It's only when you are properly aligned, you are able to savor the energy and say, hey, this is where I want to channel it. But for somebody who doesn't have any idea about what is even number 9, let alone numerology, it's a long shot. The marriage would have been gone before the person even realized it. And that is what I'm trying to advocate here, like the women aspect of it. I don't know people's number. Take something from this and then substantiate on it with your book, Mr. J's book, among other things, because we come here and do all these things. It's easier for a guy to, ego, let's just leave it for him. But when it comes to a woman, it's hard. It's a jungle out there, especially even in corporate environment. So, I am going to rest my case on that. I believe I've been able to chip in something somewhere. So, everyone enjoy your day.
Thank you,
Mr. J.
Golden Empress. Thank you for that beautiful contribution. Can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I always emphasize, okay, I think I saw somebody and...
Maybe you should adjust that because it's creating that background
noise. Okay. Is my audio audible? Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. Because Golden Empress made some very important... Okay, awesome. Golden Empress made some very important points. And this is why, because I was with somebody and the person was saying that...
Somebody saying,
kindly what? Okay. And the person was feeling a certain way because one of his siblings feels that because he is a master number 11, that is better than everybody in the family. And because he feels that he's a master number 11, therefore, he is better than everybody in this family, he's creating conflict in the family. And you know what happened in that case? He has idolized his number. He has forgotten that he is the source. Numerology is a tool. The reason numerology is the most effective esoteric tool is because it's also in your microcosmic universe. It's in you, and then you can now see it outside you. then it becomes the most effective tool. But what is important, number one, is consciousness. Because there are many people right now, they know their numbers, they don't know. The reason why I explain a lot of numerologies, because I've seen people tell me they go for sessions, people calculate their numbers for them, they give them their numbers, and they start running with that. But you won't see me have a session and just run into talking about your numbers. I'll give you a background. I'll explain to you the psychological dimension, the historical dimension, so that you can start, you can build your knowledge on a proper foundation. Because it's very easy for human beings to idolize anything. I am a 9, therefore I am the best in this place. And I don't care what anybody says. I am a 3, so I will speak more than everybody here today. And nobody will outspeak me. I am a 5, so I can do whatever I want and just misbehave and you know, the other day I made a video on why people should be very careful with the way they abuse drugs. And I got a lot of interesting comments where people are saying they were justifying the use of especially substances like cocaine in their spirituality journey. Because guess what? They have moved from religion to lawlessness. To lawlessness. So people now think that spirituality is lawlessness. So now I can do whatever I want. Now that I have my number, I can do anything I want. No. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm a master number 11. Based on my numbers and a lot of my readings, I can choose to be very arrogant because I'm too talented. Sometimes I even ask myself, where are these things coming from? But guess what? I understand. When I was younger, the moment I enter a room, I know that I can do everything everybody can do, and extra. And every one of them can do just 2 things, but I can do everything they can do. So it was getting into my head. Now, what is important for any number? The moment your number becomes a problem, or it begins to affect your interrelationship, then it's very important to start looking at it. It's very important because that is symbolic of challenging expression. And challenging expression is connected to the shadow. This is why you see, during the 18 days manifestation marathon, I emphasize, see, I'm not blowing my trumpet. I'm the best person doing this. I'm the best doing this. I'm not blowing, I am the best person doing this. Because I've heard people tell me, oh, this is my number. Okay, tell me about it. You know, what are the other things you know about yourself? They couldn't even, they just know that this is their number and they will break it down for you. And this is why, even with the esoteric numerology, people are still not manifesting. And you then begin to wonder, why are you not manifesting if you know all this? You know, so the most, for me, as far as I'm concerned, the most important aspect of your numerology is your name numerology, your name numerology. Your life path is very important. Your day of birth is very important. But those are microcosmic numbers. Nobody sees you and sees your life path. When people see you, they don't see your ambassador and say, life path 9. No, they call him by his name. How are you expressing your numbers? You know, I have a couple of people who, they are not really social media people. They just tell me, you know, I just come once in a while, watch your video, and I just take one thing and I leave. And I just apply it and I get results. Because one of the things that is on this journey that we also have to make sure we should be very careful, and to clarify this is the purpose of this knowledge is to produce results.
Not for bragging rights.
Not for bragging rights. It's to produce results. Personally, I have mastered the law of repetition, the law of reinforcement. I can repeat one thing. There was a time we started this journey. A lot of people were saying, teach on this. I won't teach on it now. I will teach one thing for 3 months until I know that people have gotten it. There are a lot of things about numerology that I know I have not taught. You know why? I want people to get everything that I'm teaching currently, because until I start seeing results from the ones I've taught, what's the point moving to the next one? Because for me, my approach to knowledge is to manifest results. If I'm not manifesting with anything, I've not gotten it. Because, the only language power I understand is power. That's the only language power I understand. For instance, the other day I sat down, one of the comments I've been getting from, what I do is the fact that I am seeing results in everything you are doing. When I hear that, I'm like, yes, maybe it's time to move to the next stage of this. In the community, we move to the next stage of Pinnacle Cycle, right? After 7-8 months, I started talking about Pinnacle Cycle. But I know a lot of people who come to talk about numerology. The same day, they will fill your head with everything they know about numerology. I will never do that, because it doesn't work. And that's why you see people, they have abandoned religion, they are no longer. Where is the result of your esotericism? It's not there. Because everything is mumbled up. There is no space. Everybody wants to claim they know it all. And I can speak on something for 6 months and people think I don't know the other things. That's what I want to speak on this for 6 months. Because this is how I apply knowledge into my own life. I must begin to see results. And sometimes it takes 3 months. It takes 4 months. It takes 6 months. But the moment I start seeing results, I say it's next time to move to the next one. So what am I trying to say from here? Your expression. I have mastered the art of expression. That's it. Your destiny, your soul, or your personality. These are the first energies that people see. Not even the life path. People can feel your life path, but they see your destiny expression. They see your soul urge. They see your personality, how they perceive you. So if something is wrong with the life path, for instance, let's say you go to a place and everybody starts complaining about you. Because, sometimes you don't have to care what people say about you. That's the truth. But other times, if your identity or life path becomes a stumbling block in your way, and you are sincere to yourself that you're not getting the desired results, then something is not right with the expression. Right? So the focus for us should be how to express these energies such that part time there is progress. Part time I am manifesting results. There are people that the only thing they know about who they are is their destiny expression, and they are manifesting results with it. The only things a lot of people know about their numbers is not the compound numbers, because that's one of the things you said. How that your day of birth number is more or less like representation of your trinity of existence, where if you get a 16, for instance, you are vibrating at the secondary dimension, a 1 and a 6. And because of that 1 and 6, you now have a 7. Right? And let them vibrate the 7 first. Let us see that first. Then we can now move to the next stage and move to the next stage and move to the next stage. Until every stage we are seeing results. We are seeing results. So our goal in the community, we are less than 8 months in this, because guys, listen, I have mastered this for over 20 years. Wow. As a teenager, I started reading on it. I started studying this, right? So I can tell you for a fact that there are too many charlatans out there. Charlatans who cannot command 2% results in their own life. The only thing they do is ring light and phone. I don't like to run people down, guess what? But then it is very important, guys, that we major on the major. That must be we must major on the major, to the point where you know how to assess your own energy. When you are becoming overbearing, you can call yourself to order. Because like I said, someone spoke to me about his brother. He's trying to intimidate everybody in the house because now he has just discovered that he's a master number.
So maybe it would be sad when they don't have 11 or 22.
So we now have people who they tell you, I want master number 11. I want it. Okay, you want to go and change your name now if you want it. Because now they think that their superiority is based on their number. They think that when they have a particular number, they are better than every other person. And the moment that becomes the issue, right?
Yeah.
The moment that becomes the center of this knowledge, you push yourself to a place of challenging expression. And when there is challenging expression, people will not even relate with it. They will just say it. They won't see your numbers as what it is, because at that point, there is no energetic alignment. So guys, it is important that in this journey, listen, there are a lot of people on social media who do what I do. I am very selective about many of the people who do what I do that I align myself with, because come on, we're not just here to come and do ring light. You can see the International Conscious Conference is a success already. So it's not just about coming to tell people attack religion and tell them, yes, this is the thing. Prove it to me in your own life that this is effective, that I can use this as a weapon to galvanize results in my life. Don't just fill my head with too many things and then, okay, where's the... Because we are here to manipulate energy. The purpose of life is to manipulate energy. And whatever revelation you get that you cannot interpret in tangible form and dimension is just an information for self-aggrandizement. So what am I trying to say here? We must be very careful with challenging expression. We must be... See, even sometimes a life path 4, there are life path 4, there are life path 7 who their number has become their enemy. A life path 7 who is doing business that have to do with a lot of people, right? Doing business. But they are too into the extreme dimension of that life path 7. That's it's because I'm a life path 7. It's because I'm a Leo. It's because I'm... Until we are able to succeed when it comes to interrelationship with people. And it first begins with your intra-relationship. Your relationship with yourself. How much of these energies are you applying into your life? Are you manipulating to become the most authentic version of yourself? That is the beginning, guys. Then you are able to now bring that into your macrocosmic universe, how you relate with everybody, such that you are only vibrating from your energetic alignment, from the place of energetic alignment. Because listen, if it is not working, it is not the law, it is you. If it is not working, it is you, it is not the law. If it is not working, it is because of how you are expressing it. Right? It's because of how you are expressing it. And one of the reasons why, this morning we talked about the shadow. How many numerologists are talking about the shadow to people? Just take your number and run with it. But if you cannot explore, comprehend, and integrate your shadow, it doesn't matter if you have all the numbers. You are still going to be an imposter. You are still going to be someone who is a second-class version of who you are meant to be. So it is important that you pay particular attention to the expression of your number per time. To the expression, and understand that no number is superior to the other. There is nobody that will tell you that 9 is a master number. Because we let 9 not start bragging now because it's a... But it still does not mean that 9 is superior to other numbers. The main superiority in these numbers is that you are energetically aligned and becoming the best version of yourself. If you are not energetically aligned, becoming the best version of yourself, then the numbers don't matter. The numbers don't mean anything, guys. They don't mean anything. Let me stop there. Let's move on. Thank you so much, Golden Empress, for that. And she made a statement about women. We live in a very patriarchal society. We understand that. But at the same time, a woman who is in a divine, authentic femininity, yeah, will always have a way. The earth is a womb and we all live in it. We understand that there are too many insecure men out there whose primary aim is to intimidate women. We understand that. But a woman who is in her authentic femininity will always overcome. It may take time. She will always rise above low lives. She will always rise above low lives. And she mentioned to single people, this is why it's very important if you're not married yet. Not just that you know your numbers. It's not just that you must also heal your wound. So you don't take yourself to a good person and destroy them. Or you don't take your healed self to an injured person and they destroy you. Or you don't take yourself as injured as you are to an injured person and both of you destroy yourselves. This is very important. All right, guys, let's proceed. We stopped at power cycle. I'm very sure that maybe show me your business wants to say something about power cycle.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, she said something about power cycle already. Fantastic. Okay, so let's have our final words because we have to come back again at 8 p.m. for another session. 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You don't want to miss that 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. session. Economic power for social growth. Economic power for social growth. Listen, understanding is important. Knowledge is important. When you know your numbers, what you have is knowledge. Do you understand your numbers? That's true. Do you understand economic dynamics? Do you understand relationship dynamics? Because then it is when you understand these dynamics that you can now use your number as a tool to integrate yourself, explore, and navigate your path in those other areas of your life. So let's have our final words and then we can close this session and then come back again at 8 p.m. for the final session for today. Tomorrow we begin the physical. We begin the physical International Conscious Conference and doors open at 10 a.m. If you are in Abuja, you should be there tomorrow at Novari Central. So let's have your final word. Charles, let's start with Charles. Your final word. Final word.
One word. Wow. Well, I listened to all we said today. Has been so wonderful. What I can say is that everybody should just observe this moment. Just think this in this way now. We are all here talking together. We are increasing our consciousness. We are aligning iron sharpness iron as a meeting with no ego and truly trying to evolve for better. This was the idea of Christos, Yeshua. That's my final word. This was his concept that he had on the first churches in Europe, as a fact. It was never the concept of what we have today and one man guiding and everybody does not know any other thing. This was what Christos was talking about when we talk, come, let's reason together as gods. Everybody right here in this meeting, I am 100% sure that your psychic, your alignment, and you have spiritually grown to a certain level because the knowledge sets you free. The truth shall set you free. That is the only escape from this matrix, the truth, because lie is the only way you can hold on a God, because every black man, everybody is a God. So, but if I can lie to you, I can use your power without you being conscious of it to manifest the reality I want for you. So, these are my few words. Do you want deep power?
That's deep.
Do you want ritual sex? Do you want to commune with your soul? Do you want to know your past lives, your previous lives? Know who are your enemies? You have to commune with yourself first. So that, because the earth right now is going to a place where it's only those with power and aligned that will show.
Thank you so much, Charles, for that. Thank you so much. Let's go to BFS. BFS, your last word.
Wow. I hope we're not just listening. I hope we're not just opening our heads to putting everybody that is speaking here as superiority to yourself. That you have to come back again and again to come and listen to the same thing that he has been saying for months, because there's nothing new here.
Just need to tell them
There's nothing new. Oh, numerology is, let me say something. Numerology is
See this place,
occultic.
this never laughing. Why this
Doesn't
man
mean
laughing?
it is something that you don't know. It is something that is hidden in plain sight if you are ignorant about it. So I don't just want everybody to just be listening and not put practical, because practical is the knowledge that you understand. Inspired action must align with your thoughts. Once you are having negative thoughts, yes, it's good to have negative thoughts, but balance it. Balance it. You have seen that okay, balance it. So don't just accumulate all the knowledge and go back to your various places and do the same thing you have been doing before. So I don't want to say too much because these are our final words. I hope we are able to gain a lot of things, and thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for that, BFS. Now let's go to Divine Project. Divine Project, your last word.
Why do I feel I'm going to be the next?
Because you are spiritual.
So I would like to say thank you to you, Mr. Jabal, because
thank you.
In the process of coming on TikTok, right, I opened TikTok for a particular reason, not for the fun, but I always like to learn. Astrology and numerology is something I've always wanted to know more about. But you know how it can be. You go on YouTube, you don't get enough information. But I don't know how I stumbled on you. I've stumbled on some other numerologists that are very, but they are quite confusing. But since I started coming to your platform, you've been a help. You've been a brother. You've been a mentor. You've been a coach. You've made people who do not even know what numerology is at all to be willing to learn. And this is my take home for anybody who is here, that numerology is something that uncovers insight about our personality, our strengths, and our challenges. Because there's nobody, no number that is above any other one. Because every number has their strengths, their weaknesses, and their challenges. So I would like us to keep learning, because it keeps going on and on. Remember that whatever numerology we're learning right now is just the Pythagorean theory, right?
Exactly.
We've not even seen Chaldean. Chaldean is more in-depth than Pythagorean, right? And Chaldean, the only reason I shifted back from Chaldean is because it's a bit confusing. It takes somebody who is in-depth to be able to understand Chaldean numerology, right? So I would always warn us, please do not limit yourself to, you come on TikTok, you just listen. Continue to do searches. Keep searching. Whatever you're searching for, it's out there. It's out there. Keep searching. Make sure that you keep searching, because ignorance is not an excuse. That's the truth. Ignorance is not an excuse. Anytime you lo parastamol, share any. Because if you fall in a law, you know, until you are able to fix the problem. And I don't want to talk too much, but I want to beg you for something, Mr. Jubal. Because I've realized that a lot of people have these numbers, like you said. The the expression number is what brings us out. That's what people see first, before our life path number or even our day of birth. But this is my plea to you. I would like you to take a session where you're able to address challenges. And where you address the challenges, you give the way they can go about it. Give them things they can do to get better. Resolution. Solution. People out there, Mr. Jabbar, I have met people. I sometimes go on TikTok because I know a lot of people are confused about zodiac signs and they think it's all about the zodiac sign. So I go on different platforms. Sometimes I teach numerology, just to my own ability. I don't know a lot, but the few that I know, I try as much as possible to pass that knowledge. Now, I realize that a lot of people that have come to me, they carry some numbers that are they don't even know the way forward. I cannot do this. I can only go back to the universe and say, okay, this person brought this. What can this person do? Sometimes I get responses and I go back and tell the person that, okay, I think you can do this. Right? So please, as a mentor, as a coach, to all and sundry that is here, please, that challenging aspect of numerology, I want you to please look into it and bring up solutions for people. Because in as much as we talked about power circles, there is still so much that is untouched, even with power circle. I know it's a very powerful circle days that if you perform the ritual, but I can tell you, I know there are still some things that are really, really challenging. It could be from families, it could be from friends, it could be from spitefulness, it could be from the husband's family. It could be from the wife's family. There is just a lot going on. It could be from just co-workers, colleagues that are just upset about who you are. Golden Empress, I give that to you because I know what you're saying. And I know that it can be challenging for a woman because I am still there. I still wear that shoes. So he who wears the shoes knows where it hurts. There is always, it's just so much. So Mr. Jubal, please, I am pleading that those challenges should be addressed with solutions to it,
yes,
please.
with solutions.
Very
Yes,
important.
yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you
it. Yeah.
so much, Divine Projects. Thank you so much for that. Empress Rookie, let's have your final word.
Femi, can I say one thing before you go, please?
Rookie, we
Femi?
can't hear you. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, yeah. One thing I want to say to those who are new, just like myself, it's only been like 3 months since I'm with you. And people need to understand that with numerology as well, it digs deep into your inner child healing. And when you go down to there, it helps you to understand yourself and to heal yourself. So it's not just about manifestation, it's not just about number, it's about healing and understanding who you are as well. That's just it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rookie. Thank you for that. Now, show me your business, your final word. Madam Majemi Posi. I'm sorry, I've been calling her, show me your business.
Well, it's so cool. It's all right. Well, again, Mr. Sheo Ambassador, I just want to thank you because I got to know about Mr. Femi, but the two of you, you're a blessing to my life, and you came at the right time to my life. And I always say this, that the world is both light and darkness. And many people would be in darkness because darkness wants people to stay there. And if you are going to be among the blessed chosen one to find light, it is actually a gift from the universe to say, I have chosen you. Because everyone is chosen and everyone should see the light, but darkness would corner them and they would stay in the dark. Now, when you come into light, and that is why we're calling this a consciousness conference, we should also realize that knowing is not enough. Where we need to be getting to is consciousness. And the gift of consciousness is that you are now separated from those that do not even have an inkling into who they are. it is such a big gift when you're grounded. Now, whether you come with challenges and whether you come with all of the manifestation, for you to even be able to decipher both, it is a gift. So it is left for you and I to know how we want to use this gift of, this platform, the consciousness conference, our life cycles, life paths, and everything. It's up to you if you want to keep keeping at the gift or unwrapping the gift to get to know the gift and decide to use the gift for a lifetime. Some of us still have gifts people gave us many years ago, and I guess we will cherish it till the end. So this is the universe saying all of us here, we've been separated. And so it is important for us to walk in the realm of you are on a special assignment. And the universe would have all the support, the answers, the completion that we all need if we get with this program and understand it and see it for the long haul. And I always sing this song. It's a personal song, and I will say, in this life, I was loved by you. So in this life, the universe has chosen to say to us, we are loved. So I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Miss Michelle Ambassador. Thank you, Mr. Femi Jabal. And to everybody, you are loved and you've been chosen. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Show me your business, Miss Adeniposi. And thank you for the support, for your relentless contribution and support to the Femi Jubal brand, to the Shehu Ambassador brand, and to the advancement of consciousness in the Nigerian and African community. Your reward system has been installed, and I'm very sure that you have already started seeing the reflections in your life, and there is more to come. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go to Luminate. Luminate, your last word. Professor Luminate.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. My last words for today is firstly, I want to say a very big thank you to you, sir. I want to say a very, very big thank you to you, sir, because honestly speaking, about a year ago, I was not where I am now, and I did not see this coming. Honestly speaking, I want to say a big thank you to you, Mr. Shehu Ambassador. What you guys are doing is massive. It is massive, honestly speaking. And to somebody out there, I just want to say you are only a few steps away from your victory. You only need the right information. And we all await your testimony. So thank you very much for this opportunity, Mr. Shen. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Mr. Femi Jubal.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Luminate. Thank you so much. I'm very proud of you, how you have taken everything and you have dissected them on your own, and you have begun your own personal journey to the point where you can now share it with people. I can now tell people to speak to you. You make me proud. Thank you so much. Now let's go to GG7. GG7, your last word. GG7.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
My sailor brother.
Yeah, good evening, sir. The network was actually bad. I didn't hear what you said before.
Okay.
But I only heard my name.
Oh,
yes,
I
sir.
said we're giving our last word. What's your last word? I think your network is. Are you on the water?
God of mercy. Yes, sir. I'm actually on the sea, sir. Yes, sir.
You are still on the waters?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm actually on the vessel, sir. The network is actually fucking me up, sir.
Oh, you're on the vessel. Oh, okay, no problem. So I know what you
sir,
want to say.
Sir, can you please come again, sir? I think I can.
You, and we thank you.
I said, very, very grateful.
Let's hear your last word.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
think everybody should take this very, very serious, esoteric knowledge, especially numerology. It has been the best thing that has happened to me so far in this journey of life. And I urge everyone, like everyone, at least try as much as possible. It might not be your key journey to actually go for esoteric knowledge or have this spiritual knowledge, but just try as much as possible to know little about it. It helps, it goes a long way. And for me, I'm actually keen on esoteric knowledge. Yes, I'm keen on esoteric knowledge. I just don't understand why my soul urges for it so much. I just want it and I go in search for it. So anybody else, you can actually use it in your daily life, help people and do a lot of things. And I'm very, very grateful for this this opportunity, and more knowledge to you, sir. More knowledge. And more
Thank you
knowledge
so
to Charles.
Thank you so
Looking
much.
forward to meeting you.
Thank
Mr. Shinwa Ambassador. I'm looking forward to meeting you also.
Thank you.
And Luminate,
Thank you.
my very own. Yes. Empress
That's our
Rookie.
man.
I appreciate it.
Yes. Divine Projects. I'm looking forward to meet you guys because, yes, today was mind blowing and I like the way everybody expressed him or herself. So it's just the best. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much, GG7. Thank you
Yes, sir.
so much, GG7. So we're going to close the session now, and we come back at 8 p.m. for another impactful session, Economic Power for Social Advancement, for social growth. So 8 p.m. we will see you, and then let me quickly make this announcement. You need to be at the physical venue tomorrow. Doors open at 10 a.m. We're ready for you. We're preparing. We want to ensure that everybody that comes tomorrow, you are going home with something. There's a transformational plan that is available for you tomorrow. So ensure you attend, invite your friends, 12 guest speakers, massive impactful sessions tomorrow that you don't want to miss. And then we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and then on Sunday at 11 a.m. But tonight, it is 8 to 9 p.m. with Shehu Ambassador. Guys, before we go, I would like you to go follow Shehu Ambassador on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Shehu is just amazing. And you all know that, So go follow Shehu Ambassador right now on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Thread, on Twitter. Also, go follow Ibro do you have social media? Follow everyone on the session tonight. Follow Divine Projects. Follow Show Me Your Business. Do you want people to follow you?
Yes.
Follow Show Me Your Business. Follow Luminate. Follow GG7. Follow BFS. Follow Shehu Ambassador. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you at 8 p.m. for the next session. Alora, GG7. They said you should greet them for also.
GG7. Beauty. Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you.
No problem, sir.